Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at. Babe, 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with him.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole
you
nother
think so?
subject. I think
First of all, so I want to thank everybody for listening. Welcome to the Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Three Musketeers short of the fourth, but we are still good. B. Coy, how we living, my guys?
Good, what's up, boys?
Man, we have got like 60 seconds. Might as well clear the air. Your boy is back out on the streets. And
What's that mean?
I am single again.
Oh, okay.
And, we are enjoying the weather. It is still 78, sunny outside, clear skies, along the coastline.
How you feel, man? How you feel being single, bro? Life's beautiful, right?
Yeah,
Did they know you were in a relationship?
I think, everybody knew that I was in a relationship because I would call her from time to time on the podcast.
Okay.
Creative differences led us to separate and go different.
Differences.
Creative differences led us to separate and go our separate ways. But
That is a good saying.
100%. 100%. We wish each other both well.
Hey, man, do you miss picking up the kids or what?
Life is beautiful, and we're everything.
Coming with the heat right away.
I know B's always coming with the heat, but you know what? It's just two different lifestyles, and
Hey, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, it
I'll
unfortunately
tell you that
didn't
much.
match. But along those lines, come with the question of the day. Let me ask you this, B, and I will just let you think about it while we call up the women.
Okay.
Do you think women don't know how to apologize? Hold your thought. Coy, hold your thought. Let's get into
How
the
to
first.
apologize in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think women know how to apologize? Let's get into the first call. Let's call my
Oh, they
homegirl,
know.
E.
Oh, they know.
Get her
Are
up.
they going to do it?
Hello.
Hey, how we doing? I'm doing amazing. E, I'm here with B and Coy. Fellas, say what's up to E.
What's up, E?
What's going
What's
on,
up,
E?
guys? How are you? Hi, Coy.
Dang, getting that extra attention. I see. Coy getting that extra attention.
She does that shit on fucking purpose. Don't even worry about that. Don't letting that shit slide today. Question of the evening, and I wanted to call you because of the fact that you're like the 50-50 person. Some people love you or hate you, but I mean, it is what it is.
Damn.
Yeah, 100%. Some people agree with it.
Listen, we're not sugarcoating anything, Coy. It is what it is.
Yeah, yeah, she knows. Don't worry about it. Do you think women know how to apologize?
No.
Okay. At least she's fucking honest.
I love it.
At least
Straight
she's
shooter right
fucking
there.
honest.
It's a straight shooter right there.
Okay, tell me why. Go ahead. We are here.
I mean, in all fairness, I don't think men do either, but I think it's for very different reasons.
Okay.
I think women are highly emotional. Most women, not all women. I mean, there's definitely, you could go either way, but I think that women are committed to their. Sorry, I'm momming in the store, guys. Bear with me.
No worries.
I think women are committed to their emotions, right? So they get more attached to like an emotional reaction or feeling in a situation versus the actual, like, let's say principle or whatever it is that's being talked about. They'll always go back to how you made them feel and kind of miss the bigger picture of like, maybe it shouldn't have been an issue,
Yeah, no, I like that. Okay. I like that. Let me ask you this on a personal side. Can you admit when you're wrong?
100%.
Have you ever said I'm
I mean,
sorry?
but
Yeah, you see how quickly that shit happened?
well, no, here's the
Go
thing.
ahead, I'm
But I
listening.
mean, you knowing me, right?
100%.
And like, especially us, like being close over the last couple of years, I would say that's a newly acquired trait. So there was a lot of personal development that went into that one, guys.
Hell yeah. Hey, we applaud personal development too. Personally.
Questions.
Anybody that's grown, go ahead, B.
How's that been? Like ever since you've changed that, like has it been better for you? Like overall?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I personally stepped into like more of my like feminine energy, soft girl era. And I just think the overall way that I am perceived, really in general, by both men and women, is very different. And to me, it's not like I did it looking for approval, or like any kind of positive interaction. But I think when you better yourself and you raise your vibration, that stuff just comes with it, you know?
Ooh, vibration.
Yeah. See, cool.
Corey said vibration.
Yeah. See. All right. Let me ask you this. I feel like, and maybe it could be the age, and maybe it just. I feel like some women feel like acts of service is the apology.
Use their act of I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like they smooth it over with the act of service.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem, though. I agree with you. I think people have, but I think again goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
People have, and I was just having this conversation with somebody. Interestingly enough, I think that people communicate in their love languages, right? Whatever their like way of giving or receiving is, that's how they communicate or want to be communicated to.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is between men and women is you have a love and respect issue. Like without respect, men won't love, and without love, women won't respect. Right.
Oh.
And so if a man if he feels disrespected in whatever the issue was,
Yeah.
a woman can go do an act of service. But if a man does not feel seen and heard and respected as a man in whatever the situation may be, it could be something small that plants a seed, or it could be a big issue that just shows up right away. But over time, that respect and love balance is going to be thrown off. And then that's when you have an issue in your relationship. Because if a man doesn't feel respected, he's not going to love. And if a woman doesn't feel love, she's not going to respect. And it's kind of like this perpetuating like cycle, right?
Mm-hmm. I like that. Let me ask you this. You miss a man in a suit?
Do I what?
Do you miss men dressing up and wearing suits?
Where did that come from?
Random. Just because of the fact that she's out on the day to day and is commingling now, and I know her lifestyle and where it's taking her and what she's doing.
We had a conversation, Coy, and Chris has some information that he's not disclosing, and so now we're going more into dating questions.
I'm just asking.
Is what happened.
Does it have to be dating?
Yeah, no, just in general.
Like
I feel the only reason why I'm asking, because I feel like that everybody is like a Nike Tech fit suit and
now,
joggers, New Balance.
It is more
Nike
of a comfortable society nowadays.
Yeah, and I want to know if women are still missing the guy in the suit.
I think everything has a place.
Okay.
And I think like it's more so about effort. Like if there's effort, you know, every like now and then, and it's something that I don't think it needs to come out every day.
Are you missing the guy? Would you rather have the guy in the suit or guy in the joggers? Fuck that.
Oh,
Who makes more money?
Well, the
What
guy in
about
the jogger can be in the guy in the suit.
Huh?
listen,
Guy in the
I'll tell you,
jogger
the
can
guy
be in the
rocking
guy in the suit.
That's fine, but I want to,
Listen, the guy rocking the streetwear is not like he has money. He just isn't. He could not show it. So don't go off that.
I'm not 100%. I'm not asking that. I'm not asking to go off that. I'm not asking to go off anything.
I know. I was talking to Chloe, sir.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
He's just asking appearance wise.
I like
Is that what you're
something
asking?
in the middle. Like I want someone. I want someone that I don't need a suit. I don't always want like Nikes and joggers, but if someone could wear like a nice pair of jeans and like, you know, a nice shirt, like even like a nice pair of jeans and like a crisp, like clean new tee and like some. I just maybe not always joggers. Like put a little bit of something in there.
Put a little bit of effort.
I mean, the guys who always want someone in a dress. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I get it. Yeah, if I'm paying for dinner,
can I tell you something?
God, here we go.
Chris shot my mom's wedding, right?
Okay.
Last weekend, and I roll up, and everybody's telling me how nice I look. And Chris, who was like, "Are you going to wear a dress before?" Because he has like, his favorite dresses in general.
Wait,
yeah, he was like,
100%. I asked her, hey.
Well, also because he always sees me. Well, he always sees me in workout pants, so he like doesn't believe that I own dresses. So I come in my dress, and he looks at me, and I'm like, "What do you think about my dress?" He's like, "I'm not impressed."
What were you not impressed with?
Wait,
who said that?
I did.
Chris said that, and you know what? I would like you. Can you do me a favor? Can you show the guys the picture of my dress?
I'm not impressed.
What was that impressed at?
Let me explain something.
Hold on, let me backstory to this for you to say that.
Yeah.
There's got to be a backstory.
100%. Go ahead. I'll let her finish.
Chris,
go ahead.
I want you to pull up your Instagram right now and go to my page.
Yeah. Facts.
And on the wedding post, which is my last post.
Yep.
Go to the last picture, and I want you to show the guys my dress, and I want an honest opinion, guys.
Okay.
Because Chris was not impressed.
He didn't tell you that.
Yeah, 100%.
She wouldn't.
100%. I told her that.
He did.
I was impressed.
He did until the end of the night. He got like into.
See, right? It was all right. It was cool, right? Right. Alex just my boy Jack just showed up.
Little
Jack,
Wednesday Adams
going on.
Yeah. Right?
Well, listen, time out.
Wait. So
I was instructed to wear a black dress.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a choice. The warden told me what I had to wear.
So, see, this is what happened. So now I'll give you context to that. Now, what I and probably 90% of everybody else didn't realize is that dress was sheer. And what I mean by sheer is
when the light hit it.
When the light hit it, it was bra and panties under.
So why weren't you impressed?
So you can see through.
So why weren't you impressed?
I didn't see it till 9:56, and I left at 10.
When he was literally walking out. Damn. And then he was like, "Wait, stop, don't, nope, bye."
Trust me when I say you would have been saying. I was like, who knew?
Now, is that appropriate wear for a wedding?
There you go, my guy. See, he is asking all the right questions.
Well, but here's the thing. So it's very tastefully sheer because, like your friend said, he had a camera on me with a bright ass flash, and he couldn't really tell.
You have to that light.
You have to hit it at the right angle, so it's like it is appropriate. It's just really sexy in a very secretive way.
Show us a picture right now. You have the picture right now.
I don't have the picture on my phone. After I go through, anyways. I appreciate.
Wait, what picture?
No, he said, "Do I have a picture with the flash hitting it and where you're the whole shebang?"
I'll get you one, Corey. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, there you have it. All right, E, we appreciate you. I can't thank you enough.
Thanks, guys.
I'll hit you up later.
Good night.
Bye.
Later. Man, I mean, it was one of those things. You had to be there. Jack, my guy, I appreciate you.
How we doing?
Man, chilling, back like I never left,
Right.
I told everybody I'm back in the building.
Yeah,
back out in the streets, they welcome me back. They welcome me back with open arms, and I can't thank them enough.
Did they welcome you?
Oh,
you checked?
Blessed.
Yeah, fireworks.
Blessed and highly favored.
Confetti.
I ain't saying
There
all
was the
that.
NBA Finals.
Sparklers.
Let's
Finals.
get to Jess.
Was it the NBA Finals or WNBA Finals?
Hold on, let's get to Jess right now.
Yeah.
Damn, she ain't gonna pick up. Anything? Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Hey, what up?
Hey.
Go ahead. What's up?
I'm so sorry that you had to wait.
Wait for what? What are we talking about?
For me to answer.
You answered on time.
Nah, she waited till like the fourth
okay.
ring. No, you didn't. Nah, she know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. She knew exactly. Don't worry. I'll call the husband. We'll fix that up right now. I'll call the husband.
Oh, he's right here. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, tell him don't be rolling his eyes because I could tell him right now.
Oh, wow. He would never roll his eyes.
All right. I'm here with B, Jack, Coy. Fellas, say what's up, Jess.
What's up, Jess?
Yes, what's going on?
Hi.
Let me ask you this.
We want Will.
Hey, that was Coy. First of all, let's go ahead and put that out there.
Coy's always trying to die. I realize that.
Question of the day. Let me ask you this,
Yeah.
and it's not just pertaining to you, just women in general. Do you think women don't know how to apologize?
I think.
Careful.
That says it all.
think we do. I just think it literally, physically, to our deepest core, pains us to have to do it.
But why though?
Why? Why?
They gag. They gag when they have
Because when you're right, 90% of the time, that 10% kills you when you're wrong.
Yeah, but
That-
I mean,
that's
you
still
can't- you
A.
can't-
That's
but
still-
what I'm
that's
saying
still
is-
A grade.
yeah.
Like,
But what I'm saying is the 10% you can't even give it to him.
I know, right?
Like, come on.
I mean, you're saying women in general. I'm saying now. I'm saying for me personally, it's taken me years to be able to say those words.
We appreciate we appreciate
See, this
you.
man just walked in and said, "What words?" I said, "I'm sorry." He said, "Oh yeah."
See,
Wow.
see.
Is that the ratio, 90 to 10?
Yeah. Am I right? Like 90% of the time, it's that 10 that I'm wrong where I have to apologize.
Fellas,
Yeah. See. Yeah. He said 100.
let us have that 10.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
feel
10.
like let us have that 10.
Oh no! And when he has it, he's like, "Oh my God, say that again. You're sorry." So does that mean I was right?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, is this what it feels like, babe? I'm like, I can't stand you.
I mean, we
Put it away, lock it away.
Yeah.
Save it for a rainy day.
Yeah, I gotta listen. He probably has the voice memo of you saying, "I'm sorry." Listen to that.
Yeah, I
in the car.
constantly tell him, if you tell anybody, I'm denying it. It never happened.
Let me ask you this: in general, like I guess I always look at it. Sometimes women say, "I'm sorry" with acts of service. Why is that?
Because that's easier. It's
Instead
easier
of
to.
saying it,
Yeah, I think
what kind of acts
for a
of
lot of
service?
people, it's a lot easier.
She's
'Cause if
willing
I
to
go
cook
back,
Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. God.
whoa, that's a lot. No, I think if I look back and going to him and just being like, "Hey, like, let's go do this," or you
Got
want
it.
this, or
Got it.
here, I did that for you. It's easier than saying, "You know what, I was wrong," blah blah blah. But
That's easier.
that's another thing too, is I feel like people in general don't know how to apologize. My dad had to have a conversation with both of us about apologizing because he used to say, "You guys still apologize like when you were kids, where you're wrong," and the reaction is, "Okay, I'm sorry." Like, nobody wants to hear that. It's not an apology.
It's not heartfelt.
No. So what he taught us that we didn't really catch on to, maybe like the last 10 years, I guess, would be, you know what? I was wrong. I'm sorry. Or can you forgive me? That's a little bit different. Or I apologize. That's right. Not I'm sorry. Because that's what Will does. It's usually I apologize. I didn't mean X, Y, and Z. It's not just I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know what you're.
It makes a difference.
100%.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Why?
I feel like
is the word sorry stronger than I apologize?
I need to know what you are apologizing
no,
for.
honestly, I really appreciate the I apologize over the I'm sorry. I feel like I'm sorry. I don't know. It just comes up short because when I'm sorry, when someone's really heartfelt, it means like you're never going to do it again. And most of the time when you're apologizing in a relationship, it's something that's probably going to happen again. It's just that you didn't mean to hurt that person's feelings. So saying you really are, like, I really apologize, like, I feel like it's really acknowledging the situation and really trying not to do it again.
So apologizing is stronger than sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Correct.
I cheated on you.
I believe
It's gonna happen again.
I agree with that. I agree.
Wow, coy. Number 345 reasons of why you're single.
Why you single?
He said, I'm sorry I cheated on you. It's going to happen again, but I'm sorry.
What she's saying is the word sorry is so easy to say, but if you're like, hey,
Yeah, it's something
it's
you've
more
been
meaningful.
throwing out since you were little. Think about it. Even when you bump into a stranger in the streets, you're like, oh, sorry. Like, it's so a non...
Yeah, but if you sit down and say,
Thoughtful
I'm so
phrase.
sorry, I apologize for that.
Yeah, and then you
there's
follow
more
it with
meaningful to it. If
whatever
you just
it
say,
was
I'm
that
sorry,
the issue
I
was.
walk away, and then you're like, all right, that guy didn't give a shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Exactly. But if you just sit
And
there and
I
actually take your
do
time.
think that a lot of men don't apologize correctly, which maybe is what leads to women not apologizing correctly because
Well, it can go
they're
hand in
giving
hand.
you what you
See
give
how- see how
them.
she do
Correct.
that?
It can go hand in
So I
hand on
should
the other
do
way
that.
too.
100%.
Chris,
Right.
you say I should do that?
Because like I was in a
100%.
relationship where I
I
didn't want to say sorry because I know
You were right.
because no, not that because how she is. Like I know her, like how her demeanor is, how aggressive she is, and how she likes to argue and stuff like that. So you're in defense mode at all times. So you don't even think about apologizing. You're thinking about what I'm gonna say to whatever she's saying.
To
Like
counter.
retaliating in any conversation, right? So if she has something to say, I'm not listening. I'm more like reacting to whatever she has to say.
Okay.
But if I sit there and actually
Right.
think about what she did or what she's asking of me, then if I can let my guard down and be like,
I
you're right.
understand,
I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Then there's more true
yeah.
meaningful to it.
Correct. It's just totally different. I think nowadays too, it just stems from a lot where they're in a relationship and both are trying to lead, both have their damages, their baggage, obviously. But I think once you get into a healthy relationship, the man should lead in all aspects. So if you're being a true leader, then you're going to teach the person by your actions on
Correct.
how they should act with you. If you're constantly combative or throwing that, I'm sorry, just like whatever, then the woman's going to continue to do that. So if you continue to just be patient and teach her certain things by you doing them, she'll catch on.
Okay.
It goes back to those old school ways
ways,
of
yeah.
like,
Make it
yeah.
meaningful.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, make it meaningful.
correct.
So how long did it take you to say sorry?
Ooh.
Oh man, well, we're X amount of years in. I'd say literally like the last 5-10 years. 5-10 years? How long did I start saying I'm
We're
sorry?
still waiting.
He said, yeah, you're probably right. About 5 or 10 years.
We're still
We're
waiting.
still waiting. It's like, that wasn't no apology.
They're saying you're still waiting for my apology.
He has the marker waiting on the calendar. He's like,
He's got it in his calendar. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll got it like as like that apology didn't count. That apology
that's not
didn't count. That's not really. I'm still waiting.
not.
Well, you also learn how, you know what? Honestly, you also learn how to argue. That's the other thing. The
Yeah.
more you learn your other person and really get to learn them, the less you have to apologize because you now stop doing the things that offend them or hurt them or whatever. Because there are sometimes, where I still will go to a certain level or he'll go to a certain level and I'll just be upset. And sometimes he surprises me. He'll hit me with like, hey, like super calm. I'm really sorry. I apologize. Like, there's no need for you to still be hostile. Like, why are you so upset? Like, do you really want to ruin the entire day over an argument that doesn't matter or whatever? And then like,
Right.
I have to calm down and I'm just like, okay, you're right. Like, I'm not trying to ruin like a whole Sunday or Saturday over something that in reality is tiny.
Yeah.
Does he ever
So-
say calm down?
No, he does not. He's learned those trigger words.
Yeah.
What about relax?
He looks
same
at
shit,
everybody
same
else crazy when they try to use those with me. Like, oh, well, there goes that.
There
It's
goes
either calm down, relax. It's not that big of a deal. You're out of control. There's a couple.
Damn,
I'm
out of
just
control?
like, please
Out of
don't.
control.
Yeah.
Yo,
You're out of
That's
control
bad.
right
That
now.
sounds bad. That sounds worse than
You're
relaxing.
making it a big deal. I'm like,
okay, so
Okay.
what's some good words? Like you would want
in
from a guy.
regards to what?
I mean, in anything
Instead of those.
Instead of those, what's some good words that a guy can say
You
without
can't say
triggering
relax.
you?
You can't say calm down.
Without triggering you.
Oh man, I'm trying to think about like the last couple of times I even argued about something. I feel like what is it we call it? We don't argue. We what? What does Ma call it? Yeah, but that and there was something else that we called
Debate?
them too. No, like fuss. That's what he says. He says you're fussing at me right now, and I'm just like,
That's like a
'cause his
safe
mom
word.
says that. Yeah, he's
That's a
like,
safe
you're
word.
fussing right now, and I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I apologize for whatever, blah blah blah. But I think like when I'm really upset, he just has to be really calm. It's not even really like what he says to me. It's just his mannerisms. Like, I'm just crazy in general usually, so he's always really calm. Literally, that's how it works.
All right, Jess, we're going to let you go. I know the man just got home. Enjoy your time. Tell him I'll hit him up in a little bit just to chat and go over some stuff.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay,
thanks,
bye.
Jess.
You're
Later.
welcome. Bye.
All right, let's run it right back. I got my sister.
I want to call Will to see his side of the story.
Wow, that's so free.
If his phone rang right now, she'd be so pissed.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hey, what up?
Nothing.
I'm here with B, Jack, and Coy. Fellas, say what's up,
Full
Nina?
roster.
Yeah,
What's
full
up?
roster.
Hello.
What's going on, Nina?
Nothing. What are you guys up to?
Chilling at the house. We want to know, is it hard for women to apologize?
It depends on the situation.
God damn. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending if she's right or wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. It really depends on the situation
Why?
because before I would just say I would apologize just to like move on and not deal with it because I'm just like whatever. But now I'm just not going to apologize if I don't mean it. Like, that's just what it is. If I don't feel like I'm wrong, I'm not going to apologize. I'm learning that. So
Wait, you won't apologize to save, like, the day?
Why? She's right.
no, why should I?
Oh, shit.
I'm not doing that anymore. I think my younger, in my 20s, yeah, I would just be like, oh my God, I just want to get this over with. Or I just don't want to hear, you know, you guys still yapping your mouths. So I'd be like, oh my God, okay, sorry. And let's move on. But now, unless I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, I have absolutely no problem apologizing. But if I don't feel like I'm wrong, I'm not going to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't apologize?
If you don't
No,
feel like
not
you're
if
wrong.
I'm not wrong. What am I going to
you
apologize that
can't win every
you
war.
feel a certain way?
No, but you can't win every war. Can't win every battle. You can't win every
Well,
battle.
I guess we're just going to be blinking at each other because I'm not apologizing.
See, that's the problem right there, guys. Y'all see that? Like,
Hey, you say you can't win any bad ball. Are you apologizing if you're right about something?
let me explain something to you. Two things can be true.
Go ahead.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
but you
Two
know what?
things
We
can
can
be true.
agree to disagree.
100%. Absolutely.
We've agreed to disagree,
I like
but I
that
am
better.
not apologizing.
I like that better. Like, you got to stand on your own.
Yeah.
I don't
It'll,
need,
like,
I don't
there's
need you to fold
moments
under
where,
pressure either. Yeah.
You can agree
yeah, there's,
to disagree, yes.
yeah.
You're right,
I
you're
would
right.
be like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess we're going to
What
agree
do-
to disagree on this
Yeah.
one.
What do they say? Everybody says they're solid, but even ice is solid till you put some heat on it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
More like on bars.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah.
Be over here retracing its steps right now. I was like, damn, that's good.
Going over the chemistry of it.
I'm watching B do the math in his head. Like that.
Nothing is ice.
I feel like, but
let me
I
ask
feel
you
like men have a hard time apologizing.
Right.
Oh,
course.
yeah.
We apologize based on the person.
Hold on. That was my question. Like, have you guys in a relationship ever apologize to save face, even though you know you're right?
100%.
No.
Wait, even if I'm right,
If you're right,
I still apologize? Hell no.
hell no.
Bullshit.
Chris,
Fuck that.
Bullshit. Yeah.
No.
There's no way.
is that a form of picking your
Bullshit.
battles?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
motherfuckers
but
are-
if you pick
Dog,
the battle
B
that
is
you're
fucking
right,
lying. First of all, B is fucking lying. He's apologizing like that. I'm looking into a fucking man's eyes and I know he's fucking lying. Like, dog, come on, bro. Like,
No.
like,
how do you
He
hold
right,
on to
he's right because I apologize just to calm the fuck down. just to end everything.
diffuse.
Just to diffuse the situation. I don't like arguments. I hate arguments.
Is that right though, fellas? Like if
It's-
you know you're right,
it's not right, but
I'm just gonna keep in the back of my head. I'm like,
my
yeah,
question
I'm
to
right,
you is
but
like,
you know what?
on
I'm
the
just-
scale,
I'm gonna text him right now.
No.
I'm gonna text my boy and let him know I was right.
I was right. You know my boys are gonna.
Zero value whatsoever.
You know my boys like, yeah, bro, you're right on point. And I'd be like, and then you're gonna go apologize to her.
If you text me and say you're right about this and told me the story and you apologize, like, why'd you apologize?
no, let me tell you. Let me explain. So, you look at the situation, and you're like,
Assess.
assess the situation. Like hostage situation. You assess the situation. You could potentially shoot the robber in the head
If
while
you
he
got
has
a
the
clean
hostage.
shot,
But a twist here, a twist there, and that clean shot turns into a dead victim, a dead hostage.
how many years is he on the force? Is he a veteran?
And if
true.
he's a
That's a good
veteran, he's
point.
not going to take the shot.
That's a
And
good
if he's a
point.
veteran, he's not going to take the shot because he knows.
Well, if it's a veteran, you gotta take the shot.
Okay,
Mark
so
Wahlberg?
you're a vet. Nah, but you're a vet.
Bobby Lee
And-
Swagger?
Nah, but you're a vet. And you know, like, let me explain something to you.
Bobby Lee
let me
Swagger
explain.
from a
Back
mile
it is to a mile
away.
away.
Don't miss, bro.
Exactly.
Coy, let me explain something to you. Jack has apologized for something that he was right about. B has
Oh, yeah?
apologized for something.
Is it about diffusing?
B, it's just about like what is the real argument
Wait,
here?
you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, if let's say we're in an anniversary or some type of romantic type of thing, and all of a sudden she gets upset, and I know I'm right, then yeah. But it's something where if we're at home or something like that, and I know I'm right, then
Different story.
it's a different story.
100%.
But it all depends. Like you said, it depends on the situation.
Because public.
Yes, and you don't want to.
Hey, I'll tell you this: rule number one with me in a relationship, I don't care what's going on out inside this house. When we step outside this house,
United. Yeah.
we are a united front. You want to know why?
Right.
Because we make it back home together.
Yep.
What happens at home?
Agreed.
Hey, we'll deal with it when we get back at home. But in front,
I will
and-
agree with you on that.
And I will tell you this: there are plenty of times motherfuckers look at me like, "Oh my god, y'all look the greatest." I was like, "Bro, I wanted," you know what I'm saying? She wanted to gut me like a fucking fish. I want,
Right.
yeah,
That's what he means by situation.
yeah, situation.
If you're out
100%,
and
100%.
she's wrong about something,
Yeah,
you still have to have her back.
100%.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Casket.
Once you get home,
That's just a casket. Yeah, 100%.
And that's the thing for women too. Women always want like you to have their back.
yeah, 100%.
No
Right.
matter what the situation
even
is.
if they're wrong.
Even if they're wrong. Like there's
Yeah.
like with my ex, like there was a situation where like we was in my hometown and she was going off on somebody else, because somebody didn't help me in a situation. So I'm like, yo, relax. You're in my hometown. You can't be acting like this. But it wasn't, she just wanted me to like have her back in the sense that like she was right for the way she acted.
Yeah.
Right? But in my mind, I was like, I didn't think she was. But then she was like, she explained
How'd
it.
you approach her? Like,
It-
while you're
it
in
blew
public.
up.
While
It
you're in
blew up.
public.
It blew up in public. So like, but then at the end, I kind of realized like she just wanted me to have her back in the situation because she was trying to help me, but the person that was supposed to help her didn't help her, and she bitched her out. So I get where she's coming from, but there's another way to handle the situation. Is
100%.
what my thought process was. But in a woman's perspective, you just got to have her back at that moment. That's what she
Right.
wants. And I was dumb to it. I was oblivious to it. I'm thinking my way.
Yeah,
Right? I'm not thinking about her way. So
Yeah, we got it, Usher.
yeah,
Don't
like
worry.
but after a while, you think back to those situations, Like I even when we are back to like when we were civil, like after we broke up, and like we're good friends now.
Yeah.
But like we even brought it up, you know, like talked about it, and it's like, and I apologized to her. Like, you remember that day? You know, that's just like, as a person, you grow, you understand, you
Yeah.
remember.
100%.
So
Yeah,
You
it's a
think
growth.
back.
it's a growing thing. I think back, and I was like, I even told her, I was like, hey, look, remember that day? And I was like, I'm sorry, I know where you are coming from now, looking back at it. But at the time, I was just being very defensive
Right.
in the situation. But I realized that all you wanted me to was to have your back because you were having my back, and you felt like you didn't get that from me.
Right.
So I apologized to her,
Right.
and she was. I mean, it just the
Understood.
friendship. Yeah, the friendship it just gets better and better when you
So
when
like
you do things like that.
fellas, if you're out with your girl, she's wrong, you have her back. Do you address it right when you get home, or you wait the next morning?
No,
When
you
guys-
address it. You don't want to go to sleep mad. That's the one thing you.
So right when
one
you get
thing
home,
you don't want to
you
do.
address
bro.
it?
You
Right.
have to address it. You
100%.
never want to go to sleep mad because the next day it's just going to be weird. It's going to be worse.
Yeah,
Fester.
it's
yeah, it's just
awkward.
gonna fester. But so you rather just at least talk about it.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
I'll talk about it. Even if it doesn't get resolved, talk about it, and then be like, "Hey, we'll continue this at another time. We gotta get to sleep, or we know whatever the case.
Yeah.
If we have time,
Right.
talk it out. But you know, but you want to address it for sure.
So
if you don't
get-
address it, the less
get
you
home,
address,
you crack your knuckles. All right, let's. Where do I begin?
Oh my god.
the less you address, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
Do you think
Right.
it's
Then the-
better?
The morning is awkward than if you
Yeah,
don't, right?
for sure.
Is it
My
okay
bad.
talking about it on the way home, on the ride home, or just wait
No,
until you?
I do not agree in talking in the car.
No,
I
so-
do not.
okay.
I think a lot
have
of
to
things can
concentrate.
happen. You have to concentrate, and all of a sudden you can get mad. Your temper
Oh,
can
yeah.
blow up, and then you can get into a car accident. That could other things can happen. So you want to be in a aware place where you're just the two of you on a couch or whatever the case, face to face. And that's another thing too.
Okay.
You got to see the person's face, right? That like when you're driving. You're looking at the front. She's looking at the front. She might be
road.
looking at you. You can't look at her.
Yeah.
So she's probably getting mad at you and say, "Why are you not looking at me?" I was like, "Bro, I
Right.
drive." You know? So you
Got
want to
two
avoid all
lives.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you want to
okay.
avoid all that. I think
Okay.
the best way is to be home, in face to face. Then you get to see the person's reaction and the emotions, and
Yeah.
you have to cater to the emotions.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I think it'll be better for you in the long term.
Ah, yeah.
All right.
Figured it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
All right, Nina, we appreciate you. I'll let you go. I can't thank you enough.
Alrighty.
Later.
Bye.
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 I mean, let me ask you this. Coy, will you ever apologize to enjoy the rest of the evening?
Even though
So-
you're right.
You guys know me well.
There's no
I
way
know,
you would do
I
it.
know,
You guys
bro.
know me
I
well.
know. I know. That's why we're asking you.
Don't see it happening.
Because I know we will all cop out and yeah.
What we
Okay.
just talked about, I think holds true 100% no matter what, even with me.
Okay.
You got to have your girls back no matter what
Yep.
in public,
Yep.
and we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to know. I mean, I wasn't sure with you. You were like a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, you got to keep it in house. You know, like
As much as
when you have
possible,
something
yeah.
to work about, work on, then you can work it out at home.
100%.
You don't need to. We've been around couples that fight in public. Like,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
trying to see that shit.
Nope.
It'll mess it up for you guys
100%.
and for.
Shit, what
the-
do we do when we see a couple fighting in the club, bro? We give them 2 drink tickets.
Yeah,
and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yo,
Back then,
hey, go get a drink together.
Don't
you
get
know
fucked
what
up.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me. Get
We
3
got
of
you, we got
these.
you.
Yeah.
On me.
Yeah.
On me. 'Cause you already know how much
Look, you're in
these
a
fucking-
club. You shouldn't be arguing at all. You should be
that's
dancing, having a good time.
Yeah, it's $2 $29 drinks. Like, go
Exactly.
get it.
Yeah.
For context, guys, whenever we're in Vegas,
Yeah.
we had pretty much like free drink tickets, coupons. We could never use them all because
There's so much.
bro.
we had,
fucking
like, I'm talking about we had
We
like,
had like
50 to 50 to 100,
bro. We had like
Every time we saw a
100.
couple arguing
100.
or not really having a good time, we'd give them tickets.
Wait, we had 100 drink tickets with a table.
Exactly.
I never died.
we were doing God's work, helping out a relationship.
But yeah.
Probably would have saved like a lot of them already.
Yeah, save plenty of relationships and all that.
That's right. And I think women think emotionally and we think rationally in
in
those
logic,
situations.
we think the
So,
logic, for sure.
yeah, so that's why it's hard for us to
we don't
something.
cater to emotion as much as
No,
we
we don't.
should.
But it's just I think
just
the
not-
masculinity in us, and that's what it is, and sometimes that's very difficult for us to do, and that's why you know, I mean, not saying all men. There's some men out there who are very emotional, and then all of a sudden they snap as well, and they start arguing and things like that too.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, but I believe that majority of the male would think rationally in a situation like yours. You know, he was thinking about, hey, outside the box thing, where she was just like at the moment, you know, locked in, things like that. So I can understand why
Do you
it
guys
was just
think?
go to her.
Do you guys think younger guys it's harder for them too?
Yes.
Like obviously
Now.
we're a bit older,
Absolutely.
we're more seasoned, you know?
Yeah.
But like
I think for us, as we grow older, we care less drama,
Yes.
right? We don't want
Absolutely.
drama. So so younger guys, they don't give a shit. They want to be right.
They want to
Yeah.
puff their
They
chest.
want to puff their chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think as we get older, we're like, man, I don't want to argue with this shit. Like, it's too stressful. Like,
I like to puff my chest too.
I know. Cody, yeah, fucking.
If I was on that incline for the day,
Pray for us, Jesus. Anyways, all right, man, let's get out of here. First phone, so I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. My guys, we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a
Really?
whole
You
nother
think so?
subject. I think